Welcome back to our Italian dream house. It's been a while since we've put a video out, but we've been super busy at the house. We've been making loads of progress and we're back today with a new and exciting episode. In this episode, we take on our biggest challenge to date. We build an entire bathroom from scratch. Make yourself a cup of tea, pour yourself a glass of wine, crack open that beer, whatever your choice of beverage, sit back, relax, and enjoy this 12 weeks of bathroom building in 30 minutes.
Last and final step on our master suite is this bathroom. So as you might remember, this room used to be a big kind of bedroom, but a bedroom you have to walk through, which we didn't find very convenient. So instead we used the space to make a walk-in closet, and this will be the master ensuite bathroom. So we are putting up a double partition wall, so we can run all the bathroom tubes in the middle. So what we're going to do now is we're going to build this wooden frame, and then our plumber is going to come and put the pipes in the right place so that we can then put insulation, OSB, plasterboard, and then tile.
Yeah, but not on this frame, on a separate
No, it
one.
will be on the second.
We're building a whole new wall.
Yeah.
Like with a big cavity in the middle.
Yeah, where the pipes are going to be, and we're also going to soundproof and have it insulated.
So talk us through where everything's going to be in this room.
So this will be a pretty spacious bathroom compared to Swedish standard, at least. The wall will come out to about here, right? So up until here there will be a big walk-in shower with like a wet room, so we don't want to have these shower trays. Then it's going to be a big 80 centimeters
Sink and unit.
sink unit. And then we're gonna have the toilet over here. So it will be, yeah.
My question is it a poo with a view?
I can't even see over the window.
Or if you lean slightly left, you get some view. That's good news.
You will have it from the shower though.
Oh yeah,
So
shower with a
you will
view.
sit here shower with this view.
View of
The rolling Money Hills.
the vineyards. So that's really cool.
Yeah, no, it's great. And we actually realized in the last video that we didn't really explain why we're building the walk-in closet the way we've done it. But first we were thinking to do just like a corridor, but then the bathroom would be even like too big, like we wouldn't have use for all that space. And since this is an old house, there's very little storage. So we thought that we move the wall this direction and leave space for walk-in closet. And maybe, you know, one day if we would want to sell the house, there's actually enough space on the other side to put in like kids' beds. What are you eating, Ernie? Yeah, so this is the last room in the house, which is like unfinished. So it will feel really, really nice to be able to like close this up and also have a second bathroom.
Sign it off.
Yeah, I have to sign it off, so it feels like we don't really live in a building site anymore. To go.
What is it?
The bricks for the shower.
Talk to the camera.
The bricks for the shower. You're in my way.
Squeeze past.
I'm gonna have pizza after this.
You're entitled to pizza after this.
All right. Welcome to the master ensuite bathroom. What we're doing right now is that we're building our kind of raised walk-in shower. And to get the right height of the shower, we are using bricks, which we will fix with mortar. We're then going to waterproof the whole thing with a liquid membrane. And then we're going to use a leveling to get the right like angle and slope, so that when you shower in here, the water just doesn't sit still somewhere. It actually kind of
Yeah,
runs into
exactly.
to the drain, which will be here. The reason why we are raising the shower is because this didn't used to be a bathroom, so there wouldn't really be any space for piping. So with this 10 centimeter brick, there's enough space for the drainage tubes, and we also think it looks really good.
And on top, tiling.
On top, tiles, and we're going to use the same terrazzo tiles as we have in the other bathroom. So we're doing everything like in the same style, but this will be obviously a bigger and hopefully slightly more impressive bathroom. Yeah. This is like tiling, but with very thick tiles. Why are you ruining our brand new shower tray?
So we can put the drain in and get it to the right level, and then after that I have to make an Italian massetto.
Foundation?
Kind of. It's like a mortar slash leveling compound, which we actually don't level. We set the gradient so that the water will run away when we tile. So, but first I need to put the drain in to get the height correct. So that's what I'm currently working on. I've just installed the shower drain, and the next thing to do is to use leveling compound, but I'm not going to make it level. I'm going to set the gradient towards the drain from all angles, so that then when I tile on top, the water runs off. So that's the next thing to do. I anticipate it being quite difficult and quite a long job to do because I haven't done this before. So it's going to be a bit of a learning as we go experience. It turned out to be really difficult, and you can tell by the ugly finish that I struggled through, but the gradient was there and it was going to be perfect for tiling on top of. We have finally finished the plasterboarding phase of the master ensuite bathroom, and now is we're going to begin the waterproofing phase. So I've been to the hardware store and I've got this waterproof tape which we put on every single seam, and then afterwards we've got a liquid membrane which we're going to paint everywhere. But first things first, we need to prep the walls ready to put the tape on and before we can paint. So that's what we're going to do now. We're going to fill some holes, put some seam tape on the parts which aren't going to be under the tiles or don't need waterproofing, and take care of all that first. So that's what we're up to now. And timeline: 1 week till the bathroom's finished.
Yes, it depends on Fabio.
Optimistic. Mission accomplished. So that is the first coat of liquid membrane painted into the shower box with the special waterproof sealant tape on all the joints. And the shower tray, or the pre-slope, I don't know what to call it. The slope to the drain, which will get tiled. I don't know, whatever it's called, the shower tray. Yeah, we'll go with that. Also down. So tomorrow I will put a membrane around the drain to fully waterproof that, and that gets painted in. It gets siliconed and painted in, and everything else gets a second coat. These will also get a membrane around the tap fittings, the shower tap fittings, to waterproof that, so no water can leak back into the walls. And then we will also waterproof up to this part, just in case there's any water spills on the floor or anything like that, but we're not anticipating that.
Why is there a hole in the wall?
Well, somebody, not naming any names, forgot that we had a different type of tap for this bathroom than the other bathroom, and we told the plumber to set everything up the same as the other bathroom.
Which he did perfectly.
Yeah, and now we're just about to paint before tiling, the waterproof paint, and then we remembered that we have a different type of tap and that it's configured completely differently. So now we are making last minute emergency adjustments to get this tap set up before we can tile.
Well, at least I remembered before we tiled.
Yeah, that's good. It would have been a lot worse if we had tiled and then had to damage the tiles to fit it in. So yeah, that's what we're doing. And it involves... You still filming?
Mm-hmm.
It involves putting in a new beam in here at the right height, and then connecting some new pipe connections and also the tap fitting.
So hopefully Fabio will come by today and put in the new tubes.
Yeah, if he doesn't, we have a few days where we can start tiling the shower tray first. Anyway, so not the end of the world.
Do you want to talk a bit about those lines that you've been drawing on the wall?
Yeah. So we're just marking out our parallel lines from the tiles on the floor so that we can match the pattern going up the wall so that everything is aligned. So all the grout lines are lined up and it's going to look as good as possible. So yeah, that's what that is. So we've used a laser, so we've got it perfectly straight. And yeah, that's it. It's a pretty simple idea that Emily came up with, but a really good one that should save us a lot of pain later on trying to line things
When we
up.
realize that everything is off like 1 centimeter.
So it's good. Good to prepare at the beginning and then reduce the amount of mistakes we're going to make. We've just finished cutting the tiles to fit. So it's a 6-tile
Tray.
Yeah, exactly, a 6-tile tray. So what I did was we drew the grid, the tile grid on the shower tray before putting the tiles down. And then we measured all the tiles, cut them. So now they fit. So we've got our how do you say, like the center line of the shower tray. So it's split across different tiles. And the next thing to do is to draw our fall line, our gradient line to the drain. And then we cut the tiles again. So we're going to start getting some triangles and geometric shapes so that we can have our gradient down to the drain. So that's the next thing to do. So you might have noticed that we had the numbers written down in the grid so we could match up the tiles that we cut, so we didn't make any mess ups and try and put the wrong tiles in the wrong place or cut the wrong tile to the wrong size. So it's pretty good, it all fits.
Ernie, talk about the shower tray.
I finished cutting all the tiles yesterday, and today I'm going to glue them down.
Yeah, yesterday we finished cutting all the tiles to give us the correct shape of each tile to make sure that it follows the slope down to the drain. Very useful, Ernie, thanks. Yeah, it was quite difficult because I've had to cut some triangles and different, so I'm going to begin fixing them down now. I'm going to start with the ones closest to the drain because they're going to set the level, because the edge closest to the drain has to be flush with the drain, so that's where we're going to start. And Ernie's probably just going to get in the way and cause trouble.
Why would he cause trouble? Look at him.
final 2 tiles of the bathroom. I think we're now on week 4, maybe?
I think even more.
Maybe more. But we've had breaks and we've been away and stuff, but this has really dragged on, so I'm excited to get these last 2 tiles on, and then just got to do the step tiles into the shower, and then tomorrow we're going to grout everything, and then we can start putting in the
Commode, what do you call it?
yeah, the toilet, the sink, the taps.
Obviously our plumber will do that.
The
but-
shower, yeah,
yeah.
exactly. But once we've finished, then it's the next phase of installing all of the porcelain stuff, as well as the shower. We need to order the shower doors. It's going to be a big piece of glass here with a sliding door in it. We need to order that because we previously ordered the wrong size, and we had measured to this wall. And it wasn't at all straight, so I built this timber stud and plasterboard wall. So now that's straight, but it meant that it was much smaller, so yeah, we need to reorder some doors. So hopefully within a week, this will all be finished. We can do a skim coat on the plasterboard this side, install the lights, install the mirror, and then paint the rest, and we're good to go. Then we have our ensuite bathroom after a year and a half of living in that house. But it's good. Have to be positive. Progress is progress. Okay, we finished tiling yesterday, all of the shower, and today, before we do all the grouting and the finishing off, I want to get a skim coat of plaster on the plasterboard. So the first thing is to tape up all of the seams, all of the joints with this special plasterboard tape. It's like a mesh, sticky on one side, so it just sticks on, and then you plaster over the top. So that's the first step to get that done, and then I've mixed up some plaster, some ready mixed plaster. You just add water, and then we'll do a skim coat, and then once that's gone off, we'll get on with the grouting. So then the plumber can come and install all of our toilet, sink and shower, and we might actually have an ensuite bathroom sometime this coming week.
As a beginning, it will be very ensuite because we don't have a door.
Yeah, it will be.
Luckily, we've been together for 9 years, so not much
No, there'll be no.
privacy need.
There'll be no secrets.
No.
No, and perhaps I'll go pick up some wood. Today's Sunday, so tomorrow, Monday, the wood store's open and I can build a door. Maybe even if it's just like a temporary one for now, so we have some kind of privacy.
Day 5,300 of our bathroom renovation. We have just finished painting the first coat of paint everywhere, or kind of second, most of it was already painted before. We cleaned up everything and now it's time to grout. Is that our favorite thing to do?
Definitely not mine.
Even the dog came in and I was like, I'm not gonna stay here. Yeah, hopefully it'll be quick. We finished cleaning up the grout, which is always a lot more tedious than we expected it to be. But it's looking great, like really happy with the piling. Well done to Edward. Next step is we're gonna do a bit more like detail painting, because always when you do grout it makes a bit of a mess. So finish up the painting and then we are ready to install the sink cabinets. So maybe tonight we'll have some kind of sink in here.
What size was this, by the way?
8.
Ooh.
You said 6 to 8, but 8 would be perfect.
Just cut a piece of timber to fit inside here at the back to support the back of the tile, because we're going to cut a tile to be the top of our cabinet, just like in the other bathroom. But in the other bathroom it was one tile, so it was supported on both sides and the front, and on this one we're going to have 2 tiles, so therefore we need support at the back. So that's what we're designing and fitting now. So it doesn't matter that it's not the same colour because you won't see it. It's going to be completely hidden. The next thing to do is just decide how we're going to fix it in place. So I'm going to do that now. Thanks so much for watching. If this sneak peek wasn't enough for you, do not worry, there will be a full bathroom walkthrough in next week's video. See you soon.